Part 2 of celebrities and fiction movies to follow if you want to look elegant and old money. Hi guys, my name is Angie and I have been dedicated to help you transform your life and elevate it and be your best self ever. If that's your cup of tea, make sure to stay tuned and watch my videos. Like this video if you like it, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I would love for you to join the family. Let's get started. In the past video, there are some people that I deliberately missed because I had a plan to make a part 2. So, who are the people that I missed and why? Why? Because I wasn't sure if you guys will be interested to know more people to follow. But I think actually it is crucial to know who to follow and who not to. It affects our energy a lot if the people that we are follow are toxic or they are not looking their best all the time. It's important to find people to match with and find best interest with as well. So, who are those people that I think you should follow to look elegant and sophisticated? Of course, number one of all times, Audrey Hepburn. Audrey Hepburn, in real life as well as in movies, she had elegance about her, unmatchable. The way she walk and talk has a mix of innocence and a mix of sophistication and sexiness at the same time. Very elegant, elongated. She spoke various languages and she was very poised even in her interviews. The way she responded on certain matters and topics was very diplomatic. So she is one of the people that I, of course, recommend you watch and learn from, not only style-wise, but also mentality and how she just carried herself. Next person, I'm not sure if you're aware of her or not, but she's the chief editor in Vogue, and she is an amazing woman, Leila Ramsey. I follow her on Instagram for a while, and she has this sophistication and stylishness that is spot on always. I mean, she is surrounded by Vogue and brands and models, and she takes it all, but she has this old money vibe about her. She's always also very poised, minimal dressing, no flashy logos. She is such a sophisticated style of elegance and old money that I think it's a good person to follow in general if you want to stay trendy, but as well as be poised and old money sophisticated. I have to apologize because some names I will be butchering since I am not sure about the spelling. Zimbai Maswa. I hope I am pronouncing this properly, but she is actually old money. Her dad is a billionaire in Zimbabwe, and actually she is an amazing person to follow in general on social media, not just for her style. She's very also down to earth, rich but down to earth. She fought battles, she had cancer, and she is such an amazing inspiration as a person. Totally recommend to look up her story but also follow her style, and that is someone that I totally recommend. Next, of course, my beloved Queen Rania of Jordan. Actually, Queen Rania is one of the people that since I was a child, I looked up to her. She always carried herself very elegantly. She always talked about matters of the world, women's rights, children's rights. She is an amazing, inspiring woman. She's also very down to earth, which is something I love. She sticks to her heritage, which is something most people who come from an old family background do. They stick to tradition. They do not try to look like someone else, which is very, very important. As well as if you've watched her daughter Iman just got engaged and she's about to marry, I think next weekend or this weekend. I'm not sure when this video will be published, but it's happening soon. And if you look at her henna or bachelorette party, it's very traditional and down to earth, very modest in clothing, and so elegant and poised and sophisticated. Of course, I recommend you follow her. Another queen, Queen Letizia of Spain. Queen Letizia is also of an interesting background. She was a regular girl, she was a reporter, and she became queen. And that is also bridging a little bit of a gap. So she doesn't come from an old money family, but she learned her way through, exactly like Kate Middleton and a lot Meghan Markle and a lot other. She is one to also look at her style and be inspired of. My favorite, Grace Kelly. Oh boy, she comes from old money, but also she married into a royalty. A beautiful, sophisticated woman, always very pretty, very poised. When you think about prettiness, you have to understand Grace Kelly, Audrey Hepburn, and Marilyn Monroe are of the same era in Hollywood. And it's pretty interesting. Each one of them had a characteristic different than the other, but they were all very sophisticated. They were all very elegant in their own way. I wouldn't consider Marilyn Monroe elegant old money. She is more femme fatale, but femme fatale, I will make a video about that soon if you're interested, is a different type of story. Can you be a mix of femme fatale and old money? You can, but very few people throughout the course of the history pulled that off. So if you're interested into this, let me know also. I will think about making a video about that. Another entrepreneur and a woman of color, Avana McCoy. I have stumbled upon her Instagram, I think a year ago, and I was shook to the ground of how confident this woman is. But not only that, the way she dresses up is very, very elegant and more on the business casual style as well. She is very sophisticated, very elegant, and someone also to follow and look up to. Someone from a different era, Naomi Sims. Naomi Sims was a Vogue model, but also if you have stumbled upon old vintage Vogue magazines, you definitely saw a picture of her. She's currently more old, but sometimes when I'm going to a special event, I look up her looks in Vogue back in the times, because it wasn't the crazy looks that we see usually in Vogue. It was very wearable, elegant clothing that they always portrayed on her, which is something to look up for when you're going for events. She's someone I like to follow her style a lot, especially for special occasions. As I said, she's also another woman of color and one that I love so much. You have had recommended before people on my previous video. I wrote them down and I'm going to tell you. So someone from you said I Am Love, Ricci Family. I Am Love is a movie and the Ricci family, they were all presenting old money. I looked it up. It's such a true thing. Thank you for recommending that. Another recommendation we have is the Swedish crown princesses, Victoria and Sofia Bernadotte. I didn't know about them before, but thank you for the recommendation. I looked them up. They're really good people to follow if you want to follow that elegant style. And one last movie recommended by a beloved person from you is Jumping the Broom. It is also a very nice movie of women of color, and it is very, very interesting how they carry themselves, very poised, etiquette, everything. It has also a vibe. And thank you for the recommendations. Keep them coming. Put them in the comment section below. I love to get to know more of these. Make sure, guys, to grab my latest free guide that I did for high maintenance things ladies do to be low maintenance. Make sure to sign up. Down below I will leave the link for you. Sign up and we will send you that to your email. Let me know if you like it or not, and if you like such guides, I am planning to create more for you. I hope you like this video. Like, subscribe, leave a comment telling me what you are looking forward to seeing from my side, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!